Hey guys, this is Noah. He's the newest member of the family. It's been a crazy year, and I think a lot of people can actually probably relate to that. But not just because of COVID for us. The year ended with us getting a diagnosis for our daughter, our oldest child, who is turning 5 in March. And she was diagnosed with GLUT1 deficiency. And our journey with that diagnosis actually started before my quarantine even. I was in Finland just packing everything up, and I was at my neighbor's house with the kids, and the kids were playing very active play, you know. Suddenly, just as I was leaving, Lumi started losing her balance, and she wasn't really walking properly. It's like, this is really strange, what's going on? But I was thinking like maybe she's just overtired, it was late. But it just like kind of get going, like she just wouldn't walk properly. So I panicked and I called the ambulance. And but when they came, the incident was over. Like she was back to herself. It lasted about half an hour, and it took some time for the ambulance to get there. When they got there, she was like a normal 4-year-old girl, nothing. And they checked her vitals, everything, and they're like, everything's good. And also just shrug it off as like, okay, she must have been tired. And then 2 months later, we are hanging out at my husband's grandma's place, and again the kids were playing kind of very actively, kind of wrestling as they always do. Suddenly Lumi was just kind of sitting down on the floor, and I was like, hey, get up, let's go do this. She was like, I can't get up. This is so similar to that first incident. And eventually she was able to get up, but it was again like she kept falling over, stumbling. Her balance was just really off. As last time, about half an hour, and she was back to normal, like nothing ever happened. So strange. I immediately called the doctor and started testing her, like a lot of blood tests, urine tests. She did an EEG. And everything came clear first, like nothing. And then it started happening again and again. And at this point, the frequency, it varied from once, twice a week to once a month. And so there was sometimes like longer gaps between the incidents. And it was always that like maybe 5 minutes to half an hour each incident. So it really varied a lot, but it always happened after activity and always happened late at night or like just before bedtime when she was really tired. So we knew that there was some triggers there. Well, then I kept sending the doctor more video footage, and when he heard that, okay, it's still happening and it's happening more frequently, and he watched the newest videos, which were maybe a bit clearer, then they decided to do this very deep genetic blood test, go deep into the genes, and they were looking for specific things like that can cause ataxia, which is like a balance issue, or dyskinesia, especially exercise-induced dyskinesia, which is like involuntary movement. They were telling me that do not expect results anytime soon, as it's a very specific blood test and it takes 3 months for them to process it. So I was like, okay, I guess there's nothing else to do but wait. So just after Christmas, the doctor messaged me that, can I call you? I was like, yeah, of course, call me anytime. And I knew that it would be the news of her diagnosis, because it was just those awkward days between Christmas and New Year's. Everyone's on a holiday. No doctor's gonna call you unless it's very important news. So I was anxiously, well, like almost like happily waiting for the call because I just wanted to know what's up. I wanted to know the answer and not question like what's going on. On the phone I received the news that she had GLUT1, but he did tell me that not to worry about Lumi. She's fine. She has a very mild case, and it's not life-threatening. She just, when she has these incidents of imbalance, she has to, we have to watch out so she doesn't stumble or fall badly. So that's the only way like she could get hurt that way. Then he was telling there's no cure, there's no medication, but the treatment is to go on a keto diet. So here we are, starting the new year with a ketogenic diet, and I had heard about that diet before. We have some friends who are on that diet. Myself and actually my husband, we decided to go full on keto ourselves. So to support Lumi, and I think it might be beneficial for our health as well. And this vlog will be our journey as a family with keto and our journey with Lumi's condition and how this diet can help her if she's gonna have less of those episodes. She doesn't really have any clear developmental delays, but she's starting kindy, so I think just like a little bit of more focus and attention span, which also might be affected because she has this condition. I think we can see improvements in those as well. And I will share, I'm sure, many ups and downs and what turns out to be our favorite recipes and everything. So looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!